What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley. Welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Libra for the you and them spread for July 2020. This is going to be the energy between you and the person that you are hooking up with, dating casually, married to. It does not matter as long as you are romantically inclined towards this person. Like always, take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you would like to book a personal reading with me where your messages 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me in a reading in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera for you, Libra, so let's get right into it. You came up as the Devil, they came up as the Nine of Wands, and together you came up as the Hierophant. Excuse me, I had Chinese food for dinner, and I'm burpy. Okay, so the Devil to me indicates that there is lust in this situation. I think it is an ongoing thing. I did hear toxicity. Be careful with that. I'm never going to tell you to be in a toxic relationship. But the Devil can sometimes indicate something that is an unhealthy thing, where it is lust. It is an addiction to sex, alcohol, drugs, money. Since I did get this in a relationship reading, it is that you are addicted to this person. And I do not think that this is a new energy. I don't think this is anything new. I think this is a long-standing thing, especially since the other person came up as very vigilant. It's kind of like this energy is the same old day, different day, same old shit. It repeats every single day. And this is the card of a continuation, saying that things have not ended and things are not ending still. This continues to go on. But I do think for a lot of you, that it is a relationship that for a lot of you is going to be something unhealthy, because I think that a lot of you are addicted or lustful to this person, and I think that there are a lot of fights. I do think that there is toxicity in this spread, especially marked by the Devil. I never really can read the Devil in a positive way, unless it's for commitment, which in some cases, some of you might be actually married. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, for some of you, it is going to be that some of you are married, because this kind of represents to me couples counseling. It does represent seeking out help. It does also represent going out and doing something in the tried and true values of getting a relationship, getting married, looking for somebody for a higher calling to counsel you, like a therapist, a mentor, a therapist, literally a tarot reader, anyone that has higher advice. This would be a situation where somebody is counseling you and also bringing you together in this situation. Could be a literal Taurus. We'll get the Hierophant coming up for a Taurus individual. But it's also possible to be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think that this is going to be one of two things. I see working together no matter what. But I wonder if a lot of this is toxic. For some of you, it is going to be a toxic situation. I'm not going to tell you to stay in part of that. But I do think that a lot of you are also in something that might be slightly toxic as well, that are trying to work through it. I do see this as a long-term thing, where this has long roots. This is a continuation. This is something that has been going on for a while. And I do see you and the other person either conforming in a relationship, or I literally also see marriage in some instances. I also see the most important part for what I want to say on this is I do see going to somebody for help to help make your connection continue. I specifically think that you both are looking for help in the situation. Now, if you want to know where this goes, I can pull for that as well. Where does this most likely go for Libra and their person after the Hierophant comes in? It's going to be something that you have a choice to make, and that is, it's going to be something where it's going to be a hard choice, and I think that you're already dealing with this is a thing. You know, this comes up for it's going to happen. I think that this is already a thing where I think that you know that this lust is something that you shouldn't be experiencing towards this person. I think that you have unnecessary binds and bonds to this person, but I do see the need to make a choice, and I do not want to be the one to influence you, because I am not a therapist. I know it sounds like it sometimes, a tarot reader can sound like one. I am not a therapist, and I would like for you to take the counsel of somebody that is in a professional setting over my word, because at the end of the day, I am not a relationship therapist. I am not somebody that understands how to, I would not be able to better tell you how to fix your love life than somebody like this. Somebody that is in a power position where they have knowledge of relationships better than I would. So I really want you to go seek out this person's advice. I would like for you to go seek out counseling or advice from somebody that has experience more so in relationships than I do, because I really think that it's going to be a situation where there is a heavy choice that needs to be decided on in this, and I don't want to be the one that makes or breaks a relationship for you. I want you to be able to decide that on your own, and I really want you to be able to see the bigger picture that I do think for a lot of this is very toxic, and I want you to just examine what you're working with. If this is toxic, that's one thing. I will never tell you to stay in something that's toxic, and that's just something that I don't believe. I don't believe in repairing a relationship that has cheaters in it, where somebody has cheated on you. I think that is an irreparable relationship, and that is just me. I don't see how I would never be able to trust somebody again if somebody slept behind my back. I've never been in that position. I'm never going to be in that position. That's not that's not something I would ever. I'm sorry. It's just something that I really don't think I could ever tell you to stay in. And it's not something that, there are just some things and toxicities that can't be overlooked. It's possible this might be one of them, but it's also up for you to decide what it is that you need in your life. Make sure that you have the right counsel to do this and to make the right decision. And I love you. I'm sorry that that kind of gave you maybe more questions than answers, but rest assured, I do think you two are going to be at least working it out. I do think it's still going to leave you with questions. I think you're still going to seek advice and still feel like you need to make that choice. My only advice, if it's toxic, I am never going to tell you to stay in that. I don't think that toxicity can be worked out, and that is up for you to decide if you want that in your life or not. I love you, and I wish you the best during this time. Take care. Peace out. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace out, my moon tribe.